Hello guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to another video. I shouldn't really say another video, but the first video for I think, what, 2 months, 17 days this time? But yeah, I don't really know what happened, to be honest, but I will try and explain in this video. And while that happens, you can watch some of the progress that I made on my old school RuneScape account during that time. So, yes, summer has been and summer has gone. Yes, the last time I was speaking to you, I think it was the 1st of July. And I wasn't really sure what was going to happen, but I kind of decided to just play the game, and yeah, well, I was going to play the game anyway, but yeah, I just did some pretty boring stuff, to be fair, like Slayer, and you'll watch over these next few minutes or so how my account progressed, and it was pretty much just melee level after melee level, and yes, that's something making noise outside in my new flat. I'll explain more on that in a second. Yes, plenty of hard clues for you to have a look at here, and that's pretty much what I've done for the last year, to be fair. Just got my melee stats up, done Slayer, and I used to really hate Slayer, but I found with like clues and just killing loads of different monsters, you can actually enjoy it without it getting too dry. Some, yeah, a few decent clue rewards in there. So what did I do over the summer other than play RuneScape? Play golf and drink. I think that were probably the main two things that I did. I didn't really do a lot of academic stuff, probably, and I thought that was third age there, that thing on screen, and I think it was kind of rightly so, to be honest. I didn't have to do too much work, so I just kind of relaxed and tried to get my head around some of the stuff that had happened in the months leading up to summer, and I did that probably quite well, actually. And I have to say, I'm probably in a much better state now than I was when I was last talking to you guys. So, where are we now then? Yes, I am living in a new flat, or halls of residence, you should say, back in London, and I will be starting university, my second year, studying journalism very, very shortly. So, what does this mean? Well, this means I can go and groundhop again. Yes, it does. That series will be returning this year, and yeah, I never planned to stop that in the first place. It was super fun to do that last year, go to loads of different places, speak to different people, watch different teams, yes, speaking to loads of other football fans, find out what they think about the game, what they think about their club, and I could tell them that I'm a Norwich fan. Then they'd be like, yes, I really envy you, your team's going to win the league, which they did, which was great. And yes, as for RuneScape, it's just going to be pretty similar again, but we just do the odd progress video, and the videos will start to probably ramp up towards Christmas, I think, but between now and then probably won't be too much, as I still kind of don't really know what to do with my account. I mean, you can see that I've nearly maxed melee there. And yes, I kind of should have live commentated those, but I just couldn't really be bothered. And you'll see in a second that I actually missed 99 attack. I was AFK, and I think that told you probably how much I was really that bothered about those 99s. But yes, they were a long time coming, and I didn't really do it right because I got 99 strength first, and then ended up getting about 4 mil extra strength XP because of the way I was doing it. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Maxed melee, as you can see from there. All in all, summer felt like it was quite a good break, actually. Some of the things I spoke about in that last video have improved since, and yes, it is proof that things can and things will get better if you give it time, and you also make an effort to improve them yourself, which I think I did. And whilst I've still got a few issues that I need to try and improve, I've started, and that's the main thing, and hopefully can have a positive 3 months to end the year in terms of academic stuff, social stuff, making videos, and yes, just trying to enjoy life in general. Whereas that's, yeah, one thing I think just sort of happened in that period before summer. I just sort of fell out of love with almost everything I did. Like, sometimes I think you'll find if you start disliking something that you used to really enjoy, something's not right at all, and that was happening with things like physical stuff, like going to the gym, playing sports, and then obviously other stuff like socialising, and yes, just starting to actually hate life. But I have improved, and yes, I enjoy drinking. Shouldn't say that now, going back to uni, so that'll probably continue for a little bit longer. And yes, lovely. I enjoyed the defence cape, I have to say. That perk is really nice. So it's effectively a ring of life. That's it. I couldn't remember it at first. You'll see the attack cape coming up very soon. I don't really know how people max their accounts and how people have that much time, but fair play to you guys. You're committed to the game. But then again, I have been playing this game I've had this account for about 6 years. Like, that's hard to believe. That old school, I've been playing old school for about 6 years. I can't believe that. I said that again because I still can't believe it. But yeah, I really do like my old school account and what I've done with it. Like, getting 99 mining was like, it seemed really silly at the time, but I think when I got it, I was like the 400th person in the game to get it, and I thought that was really cool. But obviously now thousands of people have got it, but I was in the top 500 people to get 99 mining first, and yes, I spent those endless hours clicking away at granite and sandstone rocks, and yes, they were worth it. I can't speak properly today. Yeah, they were worth it, and it wasn't completely pointless me making loads of mining guides. And yeah, in the end, that 1 to 99 mining guide has proved to be my most successful video. A few dislikes on it, but I'm not going to complain. It gets it higher up on the YouTube page, doesn't it? But yeah, just coming up a few levels that I got in terms of stats. Like I just got the odd one here and there. And basically on this account, then, what am I working for at the moment? I think I'm going to go for Questcape. I need to do the second part of Dragon Slayer 2 still. I've been waiting on that for months. But I need to get a few stats for some other quests, so I think I've got to get my hunter up, got to get my fire making up, and I think that is what I will spend my time doing up until Christmas on this account, just improving those base stats, hopefully doing those quests, getting a Questcape, and then I'll decide in the new year whether I want to start a new account, and yeah, we'll see where we are in terms of that, university life, mental health, etc. So yeah, good to talk, good to be back as usual. As I said, the groundhop videos will be starting again very shortly. I think I'll be going somewhere in a couple of weeks' time, Saturday the 28th. I'll be going somewhere, and yeah, we'll see what happens from there. But looking forward to these last 3 months. Hopefully we can finish 2019 on a high. And yes, as for you guys, hope you've all had a good summer or good winter, wherever you are in the world. And I hope life's going well for you at the moment, and that you're looking forward to finishing the year well as well. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in the next video.